Hey everybody, it's Greenwood again with another tutorial video. And in today's video, I'll continue talking about special right triangles, in this case, the 45-45-90 triangle, and talk about how to find a missing leg when you know the hypotenuse. So a quick recap in the last video, we talked about how to find the missing parts if you know a leg. And the legs have to be the same. The hypotenuse is always the leg times the square root of 2 or multiplied by the square root of 2. And then just really quick, I want to emphasize again that 2 does not equal the square root of 2. They have different values. 2 is this much. The square root of 2 is 1.4 and change. I also added on my skeleton diagram here for any similar 45-45-90 triangle, so you can go back and look at these examples again. Okay. Let's take a look at the next chunk here. Again, there's my template. So I know step one, here's identify, get a special triangle, which I do, and I'm going to label. So this is my hypotenuse because it's across from my 90. I'm just going to go through real fast and label all my hypotenuses real quick. And I always remember I look for the box for the 90 degrees, and that's going to tell me where I'm looking for my hypotenuse. My side across from it is my hypotenuse. I better fix that. It looks like an A, not an H. So does this one. Okay, so after that little detour, now let's determine which sides are the legs. And in this triangle, it's great because both the legs are the same. So there's a leg, there are my legs. Let's do this for all of them. Or my legs are the non-hypotenuse sides of a right triangle. Okay, so now, if we look at our pattern, no matter what our hypotenuse was, our leg was going to be the hypotenuse divided by square root of 2. So we're opposite game. The opposite of up is down, opposite of left is right, opposite of add is subtract, the opposite of multiply is now divide. So we multiplied to go this way from leg to hypotenuse. So now to do the other way, we'll just divide. Let's do the opposite or inverse operation. So we'll divide by square root of 2. Okay, and it's still that same ratio, square root of 2. So with this one, we have 6 square root of 2 divided by square root of 2. And the great thing here is the square root of 2's will cancel, and I'm left with 6. So that means this leg is also 6. And you can see it's essentially the opposite of what we just did. So here, my leg is 6, my hypotenuse is 6 square root of 2. Grab the wrong thing there, hold on. It's getting a little slow. There we go. Here, we had 3. This was 3. This is 3 square root of 2. So essentially, it's just the opposite of what we just did. Okay. So knowing that, this one, my hypotenuse is 5 square root of 2. So we'll divide by square root of 2, which is going to leave this. My square roots of 2 will cancel. I'm left with just 5 right here. Let's talk about this one. My hypotenuse is 6. Now this one's different because there's no square root of 2 here. At least it looks different, but it's really not. We're still dividing by the square root of 2. And so what you're going to see is we'll just have 6 divided by the square root of 2. I'm okay with you leaving it that way. It's not simplified. We do need to rationalize the denominator, but that can be done in a later lesson. If you type this answer into Mathia, it will simplify it for you. So 6 divided by square root of 2. And then here we know the hypotenuse is 9. So this would be 9 divided by square root of 2. This would also be 9 divided by square root of 2. Okay, that's all there is to it. I hope this one helped you. And in the next video, we'll be talking about another type of special right triangle, the 30-60-90 triangle. Have a good one. We'll see you next time. Bye.